Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I decided to draw different aesthetics on black women, just so I could get a better grasp of clothing and just simple design in general. For this first one, I want to go with like a more vivid colors for this, where the colors are bright and poppy, kind of like a clown. And I just wanted to make it look pretty like fun and just overall just in your face. For this pose, I didn't really approve of it. I mean, it looks alright, definitely could have been worked on a little bit more, probably mainly because of the leg, mainly because of that. But I absolutely love the outfit. I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok do like the baggy sleeve, I guess is the best way to call it, so I decided to try a little bit of that. I loved giving her a braid, like hair, because I haven't done braids in a long time. I just usually keep doing like puffs or just froze a lot of times. So doing a little bit different is a whole lot funner. One of my biggest inspiration for this outfit was definitely Wally from Welcome Home. If anybody has ever seen that character, I try my best to find the best picture to put up, but I absolutely like how the character is designed. I heavily took the shirt based off the character. Didn't do the long sleeve pants, I just decided to cut it short and just did like a little bit something different for a little bit of everything. Overall, line art was okay, coloring was okay, shading was absolutely my favorite part. I just really wanted to bring attention to how much I really did like doing the hair for the shading. I like making up different brights and darks and just making everything look absolutely perfect for this. For the shirt, I tried to do like a just red shading, but it didn't turn out as well, so I just tried to add the yellow. If you look really closely, they did mix, but overall, I absolutely love drawing this character. And I definitely will draw more characters like this in the future. For this next one, I definitely want to go with a little bit more floral type character. I start off giving them piercings because you can never have too many in a drawing. And I knew what I wanted to do was give them powers and make them be playing like an instrument in some way. So I definitely tried to do that. One thing I kept messing up on in this is the proportions. Either something wasn't right, something just didn't fit well in my head. So over the time, I just had to keep faking it till I make it, until I eventually found something I liked. I also knew I wanted to give a different body type to this character. I didn't want them all to just be the exact same body type or simply anything else. Like I did with my last drawing, I did decide to give them baggy sleeves, but unlike the last one, I will make these a little bit more see-through, to where you can actually see her skin color through the sleeves. I saw a lot of this and absolutely fell in love with this on TikTok, just when any other artist just did it in general. Don't have any precise artists I would give this credit to, since it's like a pretty general style, but I absolutely loved it. By the way, I cannot draw guitars or any instruments, so do not judge me in the comments, or just leave it alone. Her outfit was looking a little bit bare, so I did add a necklace like midway into her line art. It was not sketched. Don't worry, your eyes are not deceiving you. I wanted to make the skirt a little bit flowy, so I did end up changing it a little bit. Her shoes, I did go for normal combat boots, and other than that, everything else just stayed pretty simple. I didn't try too much for this. I just knew I wanted to have a cute, like, floral or I guess you could say cottagecore in a sense, but to me, not that much. That sense when it comes to like the drawings and everything else. I absolutely loved her nose, giving her a different nose because I really just wanted to experiment with faces, bodies, like I said before, and overall just give a different feel to overall all my drawings. I loved the shading of her face. I didn't do a blush per se. I just gave it like a darker flush to the roundness of her face. And I tried to make the wood on the guitar as best as I can. I just turned out the opacity. Everything else just turned out pretty good, like cohesive in my eyes. And then it was finally time for me to draw the magic. It was hard at first, but eventually I turned to love it, and that's pretty much it for her. Loved her design, loved her character, and in my head, I feel like her name would be like Rosie or something. For the last one, I decided to take the piercings aspect and just push it to the max. I believe I was thinking so much about piercings because my siblings were just talking about different piercings they like and didn't like, and I decided to just incorporate all the ones I absolutely loved on a character, whether that be just any ears in general, septum, eyebrow piercings. I like any type of nose piercings realistically. I just couldn't all push them onto one space, especially when I made the nose so small. Uh, but the aesthetic of this character really confused me the most because I didn't know what outfits I truly wanted to go for. I just knew I wanted to be more soft, and like I said, the proportions for my character is always terrible. I ended up duplicating and just flipping over the arms because of how I wanted the character to pose. And then for the legs, it was absolutely nightmare to try to figure out what I wanted for this character. In the end, I ended up going with something simple like the first pose. A simple leg down, leg up always works for me. I know some people have like these two stand up pose for that, and I absolutely understand that in general. For the hair, I did like two, I guess, wavy floofs, and I gave her like a huge like sweater with normal pants. As you can see, I did try to make the sweater baggier, or just in general. Overall, I was the least happiest about this one. It wasn't making me like, oh my god, I love this art, or it wasn't being like, oh my god, this is my favorite one. But I still decided to post it just to show that maybe not always not with your art, you don't have to be proud of it or particular as long as you tried, or really just try to get something just in your favor. The line art was something I absolutely loved, especially making the piercings. Just simply just adding a whole bunch of different piercings onto a character, which is something I don't normally do, but it's just something I just wanted to bring to the table just for any character in general. Coloring wasn't that bad, of course, and shading's my favorite part, and just shading's pretty general. Unlike the ugly stereotype where like piercings go for like people that are like emo or goth or anything that's like darker, I decided to give her like cute pink colors. I really just want to emphasize how cute and pink she looks despite having a whole bunch of piercings or just being different in general. I absolutely loved that, so I just kept that going. While she is not my favorite character to draw per se, I absolutely liked showing the fact that it doesn't particularly have to be your favorite to just be liked in general. And so that's it. Alright, this is going to do for my random aesthetics. Have a good one, say. Please comment down below. Anything else, once you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.